If you're obsessed with luxury handbags like I am, then you know there's one bag that reigns supreme above all others: the Hermès Birkin. In this video, we will explore the world of Birkins. We're talking history, sizes, materials, iconic colors, rare exotics, and the ones that every collector dreams of owning. Stick around because by the end, you'll know exactly which Birkin is calling your name. Hit that like button if you're a bag lover, subscribe to Luxury Hanker for more luxury content, and let's get into it. Believe it or not, the world's most exclusive handbag started with a mid-air disaster and a vomit bag. In 1984, British icon Jane Birkin was on a flight to London when her signature wicker basket spilled its contents everywhere. Her seatmate happened to be Jean-Louis Dumas, the CEO of Hermes, who joked she needed a bag with pockets. Jane shot back that she'd buy one the day Hermes made a bag big enough to hold all her essentials as a busy mom. And then and there, they began sketching a design on the only paper they could find: an airplane air sickness bag. A year later, the leather prototype was born. Today, that elevated diaper bag is a global status symbol worth tens of thousands of dollars. But it all began with a messy flight and a stroke of accidental genius. So let's start with the basics. Hermes actually makes this pretty simple once you understand their naming system. Basically, the number in the bag's name tells you exactly how wide it is at the base. For example, if you see a Birkin 30, that means it measures 30 centimeters across the bottom. A Kelly 25? You guessed it, 25 centimeters at the base. It's actually quite straightforward when you think about it, and this consistency applies across their entire collection. Now let's discuss the iconic Birkin bag, because this is where most people start their Hermes journey. The Birkin comes in 4 standard sizes, and there's a 5-centimeter jump between each one. You've got the Birkin 25, which measures 25 by 19 by 13 centimeters. Then there's the Birkin 30, at 30 by 22 by 16 centimeters. Moving up, we have the Birkin 35, which is 35 by 25 by 18 centimeters. And finally, the largest one, the Birkin 40, measuring 40 by 30 by 20 centimeters. What's interesting is that even special versions like the Birkin Frey follow this exact same sizing system. So once you know these measurements, you're good to go. Moving on to the Kelly bag, which is another absolute classic. The Kelly actually gives you more options with 6 standard sizes. Each size has its own personality, if you will. The Mini Kelly at 20 by 12 by 6 centimeters is perfect for evenings out, while the larger sizes like the Kelly 35 and 40 are more practical for everyday use or work. One thing to keep in mind, though, is that variations like the Kelly Lacus might have slightly different heights and depths, even though the base measurement follows the same system, so always double-check the specific dimensions. Now here's where it gets really practical. The Evelyn bag is another favorite, and it comes in 4 sizes just like the Birkin. You've got the tiny Evelyn 16 at 16 by 18 by 5 centimeters, which is absolutely adorable. Then there's the Evelyn 29 at 29 by 30 by 8 centimeters. The Evelyn 33 measuring 33 by 33 by 11 centimeters, and the largest Evelyn 40 at 40 by 44 by 10 centimeters. The consistency in this sizing system really shows Hermes's attention to detail and makes it so much easier for buyers to know exactly what they're getting. So how do you actually choose the right size for yourself? Well, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps that will help you figure this out. First, think about your daily essentials. Make a mental list of what you typically carry with you every day. If you're someone who just needs a wallet, phone, and keys, then something like a Kelly 25 or even a Birkin 25 would be perfect. However, if you're carrying a tablet, a book, maybe some makeup, then you'll definitely want to go bigger. Second, and this is really important, reflect on your lifestyle. When and where are you planning to use this bag? If you need something for work and travel, a larger Birkin 30 or 35 or maybe even a garden party tote would be much more practical. On the other hand, if you're looking for something for evening events or special occasions, those smaller styles like the Kelly 25 or Birkin 25 are absolutely stunning and perfectly sized. Third, consider your body type, because this actually matters more than people think. The bag should complement your frame, not overwhelm it. Mini bags tend to look fantastic on petite frames, while taller or fuller figures can really carry off those larger bags beautifully. It's all about balance and proportion, and there's no right or wrong answer here, just what looks and feels best on you. Here's something fascinating that I want to share with you. When it comes to the most popular sizes, there are some clear favorites. The Birkin 30 is probably the most sought after because it hits that sweet spot between being practical and elegant. The Kelly 28 is another incredibly popular choice for the same reason. Interestingly, the Evelyn 29 has a huge following because it's such a versatile, everyday bag. And then you have the smaller pieces like the Mini Kelly and the Constance 18, which are absolutely coveted for special occasions. Now let's address something that a lot of people wonder about. Is the Birkin 25 considered small? Yes, it definitely is. The Birkin 25 is on the smaller side, which makes it perfect for evening events or when you're just carrying the absolute essentials. It's only slightly bigger than the Kelly Mini, so if you're comparing sizes, keep that in mind. However, and this is interesting, smaller Birkins actually tend to be more expensive. You might think that's counterintuitive, but there's a good reason for it. These smaller sizes are in much higher demand, especially for formal and evening use. Plus, they're produced in lower quantities, which makes them even more exclusive and valuable. Speaking of small bags, if you're curious about the absolute smallest Hermès bag, it's actually the Micro Mini Kelly at just 15 centimeters wide. However, this was part of a limited collection, so it's incredibly rare. If we're talking about regular production models, the Kelly Mini, also called the Kelly 20, would be the smallest you can get. And for Birkin lovers, the smallest regular size is the Birkin 25. But there have been limited editions that go even smaller. The Birkin 20, sometimes called the Mini Birkin or Baby Birkin, is a collector's dream. Some people even use it as an accessory hanging off a larger Birkin, which is such a cool styling trick. One more really important thing I want to mention is about authentication. Knowing the correct sizes can actually help you spot a fake Hermès bag. All genuine Hermès bags have standard measurements that correspond exactly to their model names. So if you're buying a pre-loved and something doesn't match up with the official specifications, that's a major red flag. Hermès is known for their meticulous craftsmanship and quality control, so those measurements should be absolutely perfect every single time. Before we wrap up, I just want to say that seeing these bags in real life makes such a huge difference. Pictures are great, and model shots help with scale, but there's nothing like actually holding one of these bags and feeling the weight, seeing how it sits, and understanding the true size. If you have the opportunity to visit a boutique or a trusted reseller, I highly recommend doing that before making your final decision. So there you have it, a complete guide to Hermès bag sizes. Whether you're eyeing a classic Birkin, an elegant Kelly, or a casual Evelyn, understanding these measurements will help you make the perfect choice. Remember to think about what you'll carry, where you'll use it, and what proportions work best for your body type. And most importantly, choose something that makes you feel absolutely amazing, because that's what luxury is really all about. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Luxury Hanker for more luxury fashion content. Drop a comment below and let me know which Hermès bag and size is on your wish list. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.